We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Austin Thomas. He went deep in the contest last night. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Zach Greinke will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Now in the box, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Schebler is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Irvin giving chase. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Stays alive, still 0-2. A man at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Peraza has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Career line against Greinke. He hits at a .364 clip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Schebler, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. High in the air out to center field. Irvin is there, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
No strikes.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Winker. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. So digging in now, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. DeSclafani is retired, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. He drew a base inside corner. Peraza stands at one out. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Ready now, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cord his first time around. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Manny Pena. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. One there. On Devato, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
In now, Christian Yelich. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now the 2-1. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box, Austin Thomas. Line toward center field. And he will get there to make the running play. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Greinke's 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Bryce Harper now. Now the payoff pitch home. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Grounded softly to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's gone 2 for 8.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Matty D. Hey, how about Dero? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Irvin. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 9.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. No hits to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And there's your first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he fouls this one off, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Standing in, Phillip Ervin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 51 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leave one. They're down 9-0. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Left side. To his left, Suarez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach Greinke. A fly out and a single for him so far. Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. The second for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. Milwaukee. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Full count to Jose Peraza.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off yet.
And that's the first out.
Right fielder number 33.
Ready once again, Jesse Winker. He was a double play victim last time around. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that is down as that could be two bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Winker leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Votto becomes out number 2 this inning. High pop-up. Greinke waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now, Austin Thomas.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No one out with a runner at second. Popped him up. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit high and deep to right center. Irvin has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 1 and 2, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Play ball. 3.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Brewers posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Zach Greinke earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Anthony DeSclafani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for a ball.